Okay, so the Tigers-Dodgers game ends here on a walk-off win and a bunting situation. So it's first and second, nobody out. Ninth inning tie game. Dodgers know that the Tigers are going to bunt here, so they put on a wheel play. So a wheel play is when the shortstop is going to break the third base. We're going to have both the third baseman and the first baseman crash. The pitcher will take the middle. The second baseman's going to go to first base. And this is an aggressive bunt defense call. So this is when you want to get this runner out that's currently on second base. And so as a defense, you have a decision to make. Do we want to play it aggressively and run a wheel play to try to get this guy out, or do we want to play it conservatively, get the out at first base, and then we're probably going to have to bring the infield in and hope for a strikeout or a weak ground ball or weak pop-up. So the Dodgers, again, decide to play it more aggressively. They're going to run the wheel play. I'm going to play it one time here in regular speed so you can see what it looks like. And then we'll break it down. So pitcher fields it here, tries to throw to third, ball gets by, and the Tigers are going to win the game right here on a walk-off. So if we rewind it real quick, I want to show you kind of the dynamics of the wheel play and how it typically is run. So the way that we always ran it is the shortstop is going to get here behind the runner. He is going to break to third base. And when he breaks, that's when we have the pitcher turn and pitch. And we do that to make sure that the shortstop gets the advantage on the base runner, because obviously the shortstop has to get here in time and beat the runner so that we're able to make the throw there. Now the Dodgers pitch, in my opinion, a little early. So the Dodgers pitcher is lifting up and pitching before the shortstop even starts to break. Right? But even with that said, you're going to see now as the pitcher starts to deliver, you're going to see both first baseman and third baseman are crashing. Now, as a hitter, some teams will give you the option. If you see the wheel play happening, right, and you see all these guys moving, some teams will allow the hitter to pull back and swing. Because if you think about it, there's really not many defenders on the field that are in a good position to field the ball. These two guys are really close, so any hard ground ball is going to get past them. You have a shortstop running here and a second baseman running here, and so you have the whole middle of the field open as well. But the Tigers decide to just bunt into the crash, and it's bunted right back to the pitcher. Now the pitcher feels it, and he's going to spin immediately. If he comes up with this clean, he probably gets the out at third base, but you can see he has trouble getting it out of his glove, so he picks it up, and he takes that extra little shuffle because he can't get a good grip on it. Now the play's becoming really close. Even if that throw isn't wild, the runner's still probably safe. And now we have bases loaded, and we probably have to bring the infield in again anyways. But the ball gets down the line, and that's the game. Now, if you're going to bunt the ball to somebody on a wheel play or a crash play, some people call it a crash, some people call it a wheel. And again, you're not going to pull back and slash into it, which just means show bunt, pull back, and then swing. Really, you want to bunt the ball softly. And if you're going to bunt it to somebody, the best option is probably to bunt it to the pitcher, because he theoretically should be the worst defender out of the three of them. But it's a decent bunt as far as being soft. Right? He doesn't bunt it hard. If you bunt it hard right here or right here, then you're probably definitely out at third. But he bunted relatively soft, and again puts it to the pitcher, which isn't the easiest play in the world, although it shouldn't be that difficult. So let me know what you think of the whole situation. Again, if I was coaching it, the only thing I would have done a little differently, again, I would have had it be run off of the shortstop. So shortstop breaks, then we make the pitch. And I also want to put a lot of pressure on the hitter. So I want to like really crash. I'd have the first baseman standing here, and I understand that if he gets slashed on, well, he might die. And I don't know how many times the Tigers have run a slash play, but if I know that they don't, well, then I'm really, really getting in here. I want to put as much pressure as possible. Again, I want this guy to get a head start so that he's set up on the bag a little bit earlier. But with all that being said, play should have probably been made anyway. And it wasn't. Game over. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, give it a thumbs up, all that good stuff, and we'll talk to you later.